Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today I'm reviewing Pringles Limited Edition Miller Lite Series Beer Braised Steak, Beer Can Chicken, and Grilled Beer Brat Pringles. These seemed interesting to me since I've been known to drink a Miller Lite or 30 from time to time. So let's go over the Pringles Miller Lite Beer Braised Steak Potato Crisps first. Savor the bold taste of Pringles Miller Lite Beer Braised Steak Crisps. Each crisp delivers the mouth-watering flavor of tender steak, slow braised with Miller Lite beer, perfect for the barbecue vibes anytime, anywhere. Here's the list of ingredients, and I'm sure some of you won't be happy, but I sure am, that there's monosodium glutamate in these, also known as MSG. It makes anything taste good. Now the red 40 lake, the yellow 6 lake, the yellow 5 lake, and the blue 1 lake have me concerned. Maybe for no reason, but I thought red 40 was banned. Per 14 Pringles, there's 150 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 170 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of fiber, less than 1 gram of sugars, and 1 gram of protein. Now let's get our Miller Lite Beer Braised Steak Pringles out of the can and onto the plate. And these Pringles look like they were delivered down a bumpy road. They're all broken up. Who cares about them being broken up? If they're that badly broken up, we'll just add some boiling water and make mashed potatoes. And I took a whiff out of the can and it reminded me of A1 steak sauce. So we grabbed one, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of seasoning on these. As a matter of fact, it doesn't look like any seasonings on these. So into the old pie hole it went. Wow, these tasted exactly like Pringles. Well, to be frank, they taste like stale Pringles. There wasn't much flavor at all. Just a very subtle, and I do mean subtle, A1 steak sauce flavor, and that's it. So I started eating several at a time in hopes of overdosing my taste buds with the flavor that they're supposed to have. But the flavor just wasn't there. And it seems like this happens once a year where I started getting bombarded with comments about my beautiful nails. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know those aren't my nails. And you know why. But to people that are new to the channel that don't know, I'm going to tell you. But you gotta subscribe first. The nails you've been seeing for the past year or so are my friend Berlissa's. She's my hand model because I have a neuromuscular disease called spinal muscular atrophy. My hands are very weak and uncoordinated, and you, the people, don't want to see me flounder around with my big old hands with food. If you ever want to see something hilariously funny, watch me eat a bowl of soup. That doesn't work very well for me. Now I really don't like filming myself, but if you, the people, really want to see me eat something on camera, let me know and tell me what you want to see me eat on camera. And by the way, the Miller Lite Beer Braised Steak Pringles sucked, and they get a 1 out of 10. Now let's try the Miller Lite Beer Can Pringles. Crack open a can of Pringles Miller Lite Beer Can Chicken Crisps for backyard barbecue anywhere. Each stackable crisp delivers a savory taste of roasted beer can chicken and a hint of Miller Lite beer for a mouth-watering, grill-inspired snack. Here's the list of ingredients. Per 14 Pringles, there's 150 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 180 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of fiber, less than 1 gram of sugars, and 1 gram of protein. Now let's get our Miller Lite Beer Can Chicken Pringles out of the can and onto the plate. And these look like they fared much better than the previous Pringles. They weren't all broken up, but they weren't perfect either. Now you can actually see a little bit of seasoning on these. Maybe that's promising. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was the light. because up close, they don't look like they had any more seasoning than the beer braised steak ones did. So into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. I think Verlissa was trying to play hide and seek with this one. Yep, Pringles screwed the pooch on this one too. There wasn't much flavor whatsoever. I mean literally, there was no additional flavor other than the flavor of a stale Pringle. And these are also getting a 1 out of 10. What is wrong, Pringles? Do you not have an R&D team or quality assurance team? Now last but not least, we have the Miller Lite Grilled Beer Brat Pringles. Fire up the flavor with Pringles Miller Lite Grilled Beer Brat Crisps. Each bite delivers smoky, savory grilled brat taste with a hint of Miller Lite beer, bringing backyard barbecue vibes to your snack time, tailgate, or party. They contain all kinds of food coloring. These Pringles don't have any. And the nutrition facts are exactly the same as the previous 2 cans of Pringles, so I'm not going to bore you by reading them again. So let's get our grilled beer brat Pringles out of the can and onto the plate. And again, these weren't broken up as bad as the first can, but they're still chipped up pretty good. So we grabbed a handful of Pringles and then into the old pie hole and down the gullet they went. And like I've told you, the people before, that I, the person, don't use the word dude ever. But dude! These suck as bad as the previous 2 Pringles. They literally taste like stale, regular flavor Pringles. No other flavor added. I don't get it, Pringles. What were you thinking? These are also going to get a 1 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.